Good morning, students. Today, in this third lecture, third video of chapter 8, standard 6 SS, I am going to discuss about traders, then paintings in ancient India, also about sculpture and architecture, stupas and viharas and chaityas, then heritage in education and also about old coins. Okay, once again I repeat, standard 6 SS chapter number 8, and today it is the third lecture, third video. Okay, my dear student, in previous chapter, okay, chapter 1 to 8, in 1 to 7 we learned about primitive man. It means stone age, and slowly we came till 8th century. Okay, from primitive man till 8th century we have learned, and in between we learned about the kings, different dynasties, their heritages, okay, ages also. Okay, so in this chapter we are learning about ancient things. Okay, number 1 is, okay, traders. Okay, my dear student, in olden times the Indian traders was trading via land route and sea route. Okay, because at that time the goods of Indians were in great demand in other countries. Okay, the Indian goods were in great demand in other countries, and my dear student, the people, they were doing business, trading. Okay, they carrying Indian goods from here to other countries, and from other countries they import some other things like, okay, it is written here. Okay, they import things like silver, gold, like that. Okay, my dear student, here I have written, see, gold, silver and other items were imported from that country to India. Okay, my dear student, at that time in India there were many pots. Okay, among them four pots were very important. Four pots were very important. They were Bharuch, Khambhat, Tamralipti and the Sopara. Okay, so through the pots of these they were doing business. My dear student, here one more thing I would like to mention about Lothal. Okay, Lothal was also a pot, and my dear student, through Lothal the people, they were doing business also. Okay, and we have got proof from Lothal about dockyard. Okay, so we can from that it can be concluded that Lothal was a port. Okay, Lothal was a port, and these are there. Okay, during that time in a Harappan culture, Lothal was there. Later on, okay, during the king's time, okay, Bharuch, Khambhat, then Tamralipti and Sopara, they were the main ports. Okay, once again I repeat. Okay, they were doing business. The Indian people, they were doing business through land route and sea route. Okay, in ancient time during the Harappan culture, Lothal was considered as the biggest port. Okay, and we have got some proof about the carriage dockyard and warehouse. So from that it is known that Lothal was a port at that time. Okay, we have also get some proofs about the utensils. Okay, pottery utensils, and from that we also come to know about this culture. Okay, pottery utensils and various kinds of jewelries are also found. My dear student, at that time, the things which were made in India, they had great demand in other countries. Okay, like Balochistan, Arabstan, okay, Rome, Greek, China, like that. Okay, so here the beads made from the oyster and ivory, which things were in great demand in other market. Okay, beads made from the oyster and ivory, spices, condiments, and precious stones. These things were very precious. They were exported. They were exported from India to other countries. While in return, the people they bring gold, silver, and other items. Okay, like precious things. Okay, my dear student. Apart from that, the things like cotton, silk, spices, they were sold in European markets via Central Asia. Okay, and that is why I have written here which were the main ports at that time. Okay, which were the main ports? Sopara, Tamralipti, Khambat, and Bharuch. Okay, these were the main ports of that time. After that, when we come about the paintings in ancient India, okay, my dear student, when we consider about the painting, there are two types of. There are, okay, here we have what? We have got many pictures. Okay, here we have got many pictures about that. It is said that more than 500 paintings are found. Okay, more than 500 paintings are found. My dear student, we got proof of painting from Bhimbetka of Madhya Pradesh. It is said the first painting was made during the period of Neolithic era. Okay, during the Neolithic era it was made. The oldest painting belong to Neolithic era. It was found at that time. Okay, my dear student, we also get some good paintings from the caves of Ajanta and Ellora, then Bagh caves, and from Amravati. My dear student, here the Padmapani picture, painting, and the Shiva temple of Ellora are very famous. Okay, and my dear student, from Ajanta and Ellora caves, we have got the pictures of Buddha's Jatak stories. Okay, Buddha's Jatak story. After that, it comes the sculpture and the architecture. During that time, many things were constructed. Okay, many things were constructed. And my dear student, at that time, Indo-Greek culture, that is called Gandhar art. Okay, Indo-Greek culture, that is called Gandhar art, while other style means Indian style, that is what called Mathura style. Okay, and my dear student, we have got proof from the places like Amravati, Nasik, and Sarnath. Okay. After that, when we consider about stupas and viharas, so what is called stupa? Stupa means it is written here. See, small dome-shaped architecture, and in the center, things are kept belong to Buddhas, and the Buddhists they meditate. That is called stupas. And my dear student, first stupa was made during the period of Vajji Union. Okay, during the period of Vajji Union. And my dear student, here we can say, the Sunga dynasty. Okay, the Sunga dynasty kings they have made wooden work around the stupas. Okay, the stupas of Asoka Sanchi stupa, and stupa of Lumbini, and stupa of Sarnath are very famous. Once again I repeat, the kings of Sunga dynasty, they have decorated these stupas by the wooden work. Okay, and my dear student, the Kanishka at the Purushpur, that is called Peshawar. Okay, one stupa is found there. Another name is Sahaji Ki Deri, that is called Sahaji Ki Deri. Okay, my dear student, the place where the Buddhist monk and Jain monks, where they live, that is called viharas. Okay, the Jain Munis and the Buddhist bhikshuk they stay, that is called viharas. While we have got some proofs of chaityas from Amravati, Bhaj, Karla. Okay, these are the famous places, okay, of Chaitanya's. After that, we come to know about education. My dear student, at that time, 5 universities, okay, five, that is called Vidyadham, education center were famous. Okay, among them, number one was Takshashila, Afghanistan, Takshashila of Gandha near. Then second one is Nalanda. In Nalanda, that is in Bihar. Okay. Then in Saurashtra side, Vallabhi Vidyapit was there. Then Vikramasila and Anandpuri. My dear student, in the people, okay, people from other countries, they come, they stay, and they learn. Okay, here different things were taught, like grammar, Hinduism, then astronomy. Okay, then many things were taught by the gurus. Okay, it is said during Yuan Sang stayed at Nalanda Vidyapit also. Okay, Yuan Sang stayed at Nalanda Vidyapit also. So here we have got information about the education also. We have got some proof from the coins also. Okay, my dear student, in olden time, just in last previous chapter we learned about Gupta kings. Okay, so in one of the coin, the king was playing veena. Okay, at that time the kings, they were minting many coins. Okay, coins of gold or silver. From that also we have got many proofs. So here I have explained about traders. I also explained about the paintings, then sculpture, architecture, okay, even coins and the heritage of education. My dear student, while discussing the question answer, I will focus more about this thing. Thank you.